When using YouTube, you can actually have a combination of videos that you create and upload, as well as videos that exist. By finding ways to organize and curate these videos, you can provide great resources for your students. So in the case of Jennifer Miller, a sample student I have here, we searched for world history, and we found a history of the world according to cats. I don't know where it would fit in, but I thought I would go with it. If we scroll on down, we'll notice a few things. First off, we'll see who published or made this video. This is useful because you might want to see if it's a reputable source or something that's been heard of or something that looks kind of sketchy. Sometimes you'll find full episodes of shows or videos that you might show in class, but they really aren't being published by the actual network or company that produced it. Those videos will probably disappear at some point because they get flagged for piracy and for copyright violations. So if you find something that really looks like it could be, owned by a corporation or by a publishing company, you might want to get the video from the source itself rather than from other places. You'll also notice that you can share a video. When you click on share, you'll be able to get the link by simply copying it. Another really cool feature is you notice that this says start at 9 seconds. I happen to be at 9 seconds when I pause this video, but if you were to go ahead and say click to a certain spot in the video, like a minute 35, and go to share, you can actually click this box and it'll add the number of seconds into the video that you are. This way, if you make a copy of the link and you link it into an assignment, it'll take your student directly to that time into the video itself, rather than maybe not watching a part that's as relevant to what you want them to do. This is nice because maybe if you do have a 7-minute video, but the first 4.5 minutes really aren't useful for the class, you just get them in the couple of minutes that you need them to see. You could copy it. As far as curating things go, which is a really important thing, you can create what's called a playlist. And so a playlist is any organization of videos that are around a certain topic or chapter or whatever else that you're doing. In order to add it to a playlist, you simply click on this save button. And what you'll see right now is no playlists are created other than the watch later. If I want to make a new one, say, maybe I want to call it like history perspectives, I can change the viewability of it to be public, which means anyone on the planet can search and find it. I can make it unlisted, where basically if people have the link, they'll see it, but they can't search and find it. Or private would mean that only you or a handful of people that you explicitly specify could see this. I personally like using the unlisted. I'll hit create. And what will now happen is it's been added to a playlist, History Perspectives. Now, if I want to add it to a different playlist, I can also create another one. And maybe I want to call it Sample 2. Or 2. And I can make it unlisted and hit create. When I go back to save, it now belongs to 2 different playlists, or I can simply uncheck it to make it belong to one. This is helpful because now, when I click on this little hamburger, I'll be able to see in my library my playlists, Sample 2 and History Perspectives. I'll see I currently have 1 video in the History Perspectives, and as I add more to the playlist, more videos will be there. And now I have one spot where I can go and show all the videos that are relevant to a topic or to a chapter. So these are a couple ways that you can share and access and curate your videos. Thanks for watching.